winds, clear skies, and looks like it's going to be about 84, 85 degrees today and no rain until maybe over the weekend. And that's it from Clarksville. We'll be back with more weather later on. Back to you, Jim. Keep up the good work. WB6BJ.
All righty, Mark. And be sure to give Sarah that little peck on the cheek, and always give her a spare, just in case that you're not around when it sort of headache sneaks up on her. She can use it. All righty, Mark. You guys take care. Stay safe. Stay well. All righty. Well, let me see. I got a little bit of time. I'm going to LJ before I go to Ray and Fred. KB8LJ, WB8 BMW. Good morning, LJ.
WB8 BMW in the group from KB8LJ. Thanks for getting me in here, Jim. Although I don't have much of anything to say here. I said my thing yesterday about the life alert lady, and I'll let it go at that. I'm a guy that has a little bit of a marketing orientation, and I, for the life of me, can't figure out why they are using her in those ads. It's just plain bizarre. That's all I can say. So I'll drop that topic, and I'll get back to playing a little bit with ham radio and a lot more with artificial intelligence. I'm really onto something I think as to the problems that AI is going to generate, and particularly in the area of psychotherapy and psychoanalysis. And nobody that's a professional in that realm that I know of seems to be very much aware of it. So, off my soapbox. This is KB8LJ, back to net.
All righty, LJ. Well, I tell you, there's a lot of things in this world that confuse me. The older I get, the more confused I get. So if you figure it out, well, nobody else will understand it. All righty, LJ, now we'll go up to Ray and Fred. They're probably already done walking and on the couch relaxing. K5, CFY, WB8, BMW. Good morning, Ray. Good to hear you yesterday. I'm glad I made it.
W8WKY.
WB8 BMW K5 CFY. Yeah, it was great to hear you yesterday on both first and second hour of the Waterbreaker Net. I got a text this morning from, I texted Nancy and she texted me back. She's doing okay. Her grandson is, keeping her plate pretty full. So, but she did say she was coming back to Oklahoma next week, so she might be on the radio. So, but she's doing okay. We'll tell you and Miss Judy hi. So, with that, I'll give it back to you, Jim. 73, y'all. Take care. K5, CFY.
All righty, Ray. Well, thank you for that there, that QSO from Nancy. Glad she's doing okay. All righty, we got to get Mr. Chipper in here. I wanted to say good morning to Giselle because I always want to think about it after I get done with everything. Good morning, Giselle. All righty. CS, WB8, BMW. We're looking at custom select in certain circles. Well, I got sort of a mess out there, but I'm pretty sure you can straighten it up. And you got a wave coming, so wave back and take over. Been 35 seconds on your time. WB8 BMW.
Good morning, Sarah and friends.
QCQ. This is the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net on the W8WKY repeater, 147.39 megahertz, the PL114.8. If you're not all programmed up, get yourself all programmed up. Come on down and join us. This is controlled net open to any and all licensed amateurs. Please direct traffic through net control. Emergency and priority traffic is welcome to break into this net at any time. This morning, your net control operator is Alpha 8 Charlie Sierra. And as Jim mentioned, custom select and sun circles. And the name here is Gary. All right, good morning, Jim. How you doing? And how's that lovely bride of yours doing? Tell her I'm waving right back like a frantic fool here. Frantic fool? Where'd that come from? Anyway, Jim, how you doing this morning? WB8VMW to take it, AA8CS.
Well, I'm doing so good I should pay somebody for being vertical, you know. But anyway, no, doing real good. You know, the hot weather, as long as my AC is working, I'm in good shape. I run outside, I get some vitamin D, and then I run in and I take a nap, then run back out and get more vitamin D. You know, that's my exercise between the couch and the front porch. You see, today I got to go out and sharpen some blades for my land scraper so that I get a pretty good deal on him taking care of hedges and my lawn and everything. So all is going good. So we'll turn it over to you, Mr. Chipper, and I'm going in and get me some bacon-flavored oatmeal. Hey, that works good on killing the weeds in the driveway. If I throw it in the front yard, it kills the grass. But if I put it on the driveway, it kills all them weeds coming up in the driveway. I'm going to replace the Roundup with bacon-flavored oatmeal. You hear that, Bill? WB8VMW. I turn it back. Everybody stay safe, stay well. We need all the check-ins we can get. Back to you, Mr. Chipper. Okay, straighten it out. I got it all messed up. WB8VMW, back to net.
All right, Jim, thank you for that. And I wasn't aware that bacon-flavored oatmeal killed weeds. I actually thought that you could grow hair on your chest if you rubbed it on your chest. I thought it was a growth, an instrument of growth. Evidently not. All right, sir. You tell that lovely bride of yours I said hello. And you have a thoroughly terrific Thursday today, because it is. All right, we're going to clear with VMW. Brian, kick it off for us. KD8, VMM, mobile to take it. This is AA8CF and Ray K5CFY. You're on deck.
Hey, good morning, Gary. Everybody on the net. I had 46 degrees this morning, a couple of degrees warmer than yesterday, so that was my overnight lows. Pretty much sun glare the whole drive into Akron this morning, so be careful of that. And just a few high, thin clouds up there. Other than that, not much going on, so arrived here in Akron. I guess the actor Clint Eastwood, he said he's retiring, so he's not going to make any more movies anymore. So at age 96 years old, wow, that's a long career. So made good movies. So. And that's what I have. So KD8VMM, and I'll be clear.
KD8VMM mobile. This is AA8CF. All right, Brian. Thank you for that. Clint Eastwood retired, huh? Oh, man. I'll tell you, I don't know. I don't know if I could do that. Matter of fact, I probably won't even be around that long. But glad I retired a little earlier than that, though, Brian. I just got to tell you. All righty, sir. Thanks for being here on this thoroughly terrific Thursday. We'll talk to you again tomorrow, Brian. Take care. Be safe out there, and we'll talk soon. Yeah, like tomorrow. All right, clear with VMM. Let's pick up Ray, K5CFY in Tulsa. Good morning, Ray. How you doing out there? And how's that Fred doing? Bet you're scratching on his belly now. Yeah, they like that, don't they? K5CFY to take it. This is AA8CS. Jacksonville, you're on deck.
AA8CS, it's custom select in a lot of circles. K5CFY, good morning, Gary. Good to hear you bright and early this morning. I heard you last night on the Beacon Net, so glad you made it up. It was a little tough for me, but anyway, we are having a good day. Fred is definitely asleep, and so all is well. Thanks for getting me in there. Hope you have a great day. This is a terrific Thursday, so I'll give it back to you. 73, y'all take care. K5CFY.
All right, Ray, thank you for that, and I'm hoping that you have a thoroughly terrific Thursday as well. And, yeah, scratch behind his ears for me, his belly if you want. That always works. And you have a terrific Thursday yourself. All right, Ray. Oh, it was nice exchanging pleasantries with you on the blue screen last night, that's for sure. All right, K5CFY, we're going to clear with you. Let's head down to Jacksonville. W8JAX with K8JAX and, of course, K9LUCY. Good morning, Rod, Wendy, and, of course, Lucy. I don't know. Who wants to answer? This is AA8CS.
Well, hey, good morning there, Gary, and to all on the Barometer Net. You picked the short straw here this morning. Hi. But the pretty one's with me.
Good morning there, Gary. This is K8JAX, and we're having a beautiful morning down here in Jacksonville. Hopefully you and Joyce and Sadie are having a good morning as well. Be sure to scratch Sadie behind the ears.
We have a beautiful day starting down here. We're at 73, going up to about 83 degrees today under mostly clear skies. The ocean is at 81 degrees, and we've got 8-foot seas out there at the moment. And we had a Falcon 9 launch here about 30 minutes ago. Unfortunately, I wasn't out here in time to see it. It's clear skies to the south, and so we would have been able to see it from here, but I didn't get out in time. There's one of those Falcon 9 launches almost every week. So Cape Canaveral is really busy these days. Back to you, Gary. Thanks for giving us a call. W8JAX, Portable Pedestrian.
W8WKY.
Oh, yeah, I bet it is. We have re-entered the space domain with some intensity, that's for sure. Okay, and higher, yeah, we've set the bar a whole lot higher as well. All right, Rod and Wendy, you guys take care. Have a terrific Thursday. Enjoy the weather down there, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow morning. Well, at least I'll talk to Wendy tomorrow morning. Rod, you take care. Let's see. Let's get our mobiles and short timers, and if you are in and out and you're around and you want to drop your call off and wave a hand, yeah, come on down. Mobile, short time, come on down. This is AA8CS, and I am listening.
Whiskey 8 Sierra Tango Uniforms 2 Sherman Mobile.
Kilo Charlie 8 Golf Whiskey KC8GW Greg Wadsworth Mobile.
AA8CS, this is Kilo Echo 8 Victor Quebec X-Ray KE8CQX Joe Akron, short time today.
This is Kilo Delta 8 Hotel Alpha Golf KD8 HAG Tim, I'm mobile, in and out.
Delta 8 Sierra Lima Golf, KD8 SLG, Nick, back of the short bus, please.
Morning, Gary. Here is KC8 Fox Queen Victor. Put me at the end of your first list here.
Kilo Echo 8, Zulu, India, November, mobile.
In and out.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Tango Uniform, KF8 ETU, Adam, in and out, 7-3.
All right, right there in the beginning, we did have a little bit of a dust-up, but here's who I have. W8STU Mobile, Stu, at the top of the list. Then we had the dust-up. I think I heard WA8GXX Tom in there. I didn't hear if you were in and out or whatever, Tom. You normally are in and out, but we're going to give you a shout anyway. KC8GW Mobile's in there. Good morning, Greg. KE8VQX, Joe, good morning. I have you short time this morning. KD8HAG Mobile, AI5Q, Jairus, good to hear you. KD8SLG, Nick, KC8FQV, Mark, KE8ZIN Mobile, stand by, we'll get to you in just a second. KE8SFS, Mark was in and out, and KF8ETU, Adam, also in and out. There was a station that was... you grabbed the repeater, but there was no audio at all. I'm not sure what that was, but that could be you if I didn't call you back. Let me go ahead and, who did I miss? Let's make sure we get our mobiles in here for sure. Okay, if I missed you, come on back, please. This is AA8CS.
KE8HNK.
Alpha 8, Charlie Tango, mobile, in and out. Good morning, Gary.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Oscar Golf, KF8 EOG, Pete, mobile, in and out.
This is Kilo Julia 5, Delta India Tango. This is Matthew of Arkadelphia saying good morning.
N8YMY, November 8, Yankee Mike Yankee. John, I'll be in and out this morning, 7-3s.
Kilo 8, Charlie Whiskey Sierra, K8CWS, Corbin in Columbus, good morning.
All right, nicely done, gentlemen. KE8HNK is in the log. Elmer, good morning. You didn't say in and out, but that's okay. We're just going to give you a call. AACT was in and out. KF8EOG, Pete, good morning to you. I have you in and out as well. KJ5DIT in the log. N8YMY, John, good morning. Have a thoroughly terrific Thursday, my friend, and I have you in and out. K8CWS, Corbin, got you in the log. Stand by. We'll get to you in just a few minutes. Okay, that's quite the list there. So let's get started. W8STU, Mobile. Stu, take it away. This is AA8CS and WA8GXX. Tom, you're on deck.
Good morning, Gary and the rest of the net. Oh, by golly, another beautiful day. 54 at the moment. It's supposed to get up in the 80s today, I guess. And then tomorrow it's going to be even warmer. Well, that's a good deal. Cap off the week with another beautiful day tomorrow. But BP at Auburn and 6 is slowly creeping down at 459.9 this morning. So that's always a good deal to see the gas prices come down. And then Mobile, 6 is slowly creeping down at 459.9. And then Silvercreek, 6 is slowly creeping down at 459.9. So that's always a good deal to see the gas prices come down. And then Mosley, 6 is slowly creeping down at 459.9. Tomorrow is payday. That's always a good deal. And I had this weekend off, of course, and it's going to be work weekend. Though I got a lot of things to do inside and outside the house. Got to catch up on a lot of things. Heard my buddy Pete in there. Good morning, Pete. I sent you a card in the mail. Be expecting that. Maybe to come today. Let's see. What else? Well, I'm almost at to work, so I know it's going to be a grand old day today because the Lord made it. With that, I'll say 33. Big A8 to ladies, and until we talk again, God bless everyone. Back to Net Control, WSU.
W8STU Mobile AA8CS. All right, Stu, thanks for being here this morning, and I agree with that. Along with it being a wonderful day, it's also going to be a thoroughly terrific Thursday, so make sure you have one. We'll talk to you soon. To you, let's pick up GXX. WA8 GXX to take it. This is AA8CS. Good morning, Tom. And Greg, KC8GW, you're on deck.
Good morning, Gary. Thanks for being there. And like another nice day. Maybe rain tomorrow. Have a great one. A8CS, W8, GXX Mobile.
All right, Tom, thanks for being in there, buddy. I think I got one or two of your letters there. That was quite the dust-up when you logged in. But I did catch a little bit of it. I got enough, right? WA8 GXX, have a thoroughly terrific Thursday, and we'll talk again tomorrow. Clearing with GXX, let's pick up Greg, KC8 GW Mobile. This is AA8CS. And ZIN Mobile, you're on deck.
Good morning, everybody on the net. That's KC8GW. Hopefully I'm coming in pretty good here. I'm on my way northbound on the highway heading towards work. One of your local air traffic controllers here, so heading in today. Beautiful days like this keep us really busy at work, so trying to keep our heads on straight and move forward. Beautiful day today, everybody. Enjoy yourselves. It was good checking in today. Finally get a chance to reach out. Usually I'm in and out, so hopefully I'm coming through. Like I said, pulling away from the tower, so back to that. Thank you very much. 7-3, KC8GW.
All right, Greg. Yeah, loud and clear. You know what? Congratulations on air traffic control. Yeah, we need those. Joe, VQX needs you too. We all need you. All right, man. Thanks for being there, and thanks for doing what you do. And don't forget to have a thoroughly terrific Thursday, because it is. All right, we'll talk to you again, Greg. Take care. Drive safe. Let's see. I got another mobile here someplace, I thought. Yeah, KE8ZIN Mobile. Take it away. This is AA8CS.
Good morning, Gary, and everybody on the net. I'm just pulling into work right now, so I have to keep this short. Hope everybody has a good one. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. So, talk to you all later. KE8ZIN.
All right, Joe, thanks for being here. Do appreciate that. And we'll do this again tomorrow. Hopefully you'll be here. KE8ZIN Mobile, we're going to clear with you. Let's see, who's next? Okay, Joe. Speaking of Joe, here's another Joe. KE8VQX, short time. Go ahead, Joe. This is AA8CS.
AA8CS, this is KE8VQX. Good morning, Gary. Thanks for getting me in. I guess I'm medium time, but there wasn't an option for that, so got to go up in Independence and get scanned. Anyways, yeah, air traffic controllers need them for sure. Otherwise, we'd be plowing into each other in the clouds up there. Good to have them. That's about it. Got to get going. Thanks again, Gary. This is KE8VQX back to AA8CS.
All right, Joe. Thanks for being here, buddy. We do appreciate it. Thanks for being a regular, man. You're. It was great meeting you. face-to-face. That's always a pleasure, always a pleasure. Have a thoroughly terrific Thursday. And I know you got a little bit of vacay going on here, so enjoy it. KE8VQX, we're going to clear with you. I think let's pick up H and K. KE8HNK. Elmer, good morning. What's cooking? This is AA8CS, and I'll figure out where we're going next.
KE8HNK. ACS, good morning. Gary, good morning to the rest of the listeners. Bright sunny day here. Look on the camera. I haven't been out yet. I got to go water the plants to see if they need watered. And, of course, feed the feather footballs. And then I do some things, and I get some things done here this morning. It seems like my list keeps getting longer, and the days are going to start getting shorter, so I really got to kind of hustle and get going. But other than that, nothing much. I'm just going to do the Hartville Jeep Fest this Saturday, so that's going to be on the plan. I got to get the new doors on the Jeep, even though they're not matching colors. The other doors have become so structurally unsound that they're not even shutting. So I took the opportunity to wear the top off the Jeep and ride it a little bit. And now once you get the new doors on and that, we'll be able to really kind of enjoy the Jeep a little bit more. So with that, I'm going to turn it back over to you, ACS. This is KE8HNK in the group 73. Everybody stay healthy, stay blessed.
All right, Elmer, thanks for being here this morning. Sounds like you have a busy day ahead of you. Sounds like you're going to have a fabulous day to do your busyness with. So make sure you have a thoroughly terrific Thursday, and you'll be all set. Yeah, very simple. Take care, man. Talk to you tomorrow. KE8HNK, we're going to clear with you. Let's head out to, I think, around Tulsa. Jairus, maybe you can tell me exactly where you're at. AI5Q to take it. This is AA8CS. And KJ5DIT, Matthew, you're on deck.
Well, good morning, Gary, and everybody else listening. I am in Tulsa. I'm in South Tulsa, about a mile north of the Bixby city limits, which is one of the football powerhouse schools in the state for 5A or 6A. I don't remember what class they are. They kind of bounce around from time to time. But, yeah, just a mile from the southern edge of Tulsa there. And let's see, I've got about 5 more minutes. I got to go wake up my daughter for summer school. She's doing Oklahoma history in 12 days instead of a full semester. So she's happy to get it over with so she can have more fun electives as opposed to core electives. So she's actually been enjoying the class as much as she can, reading a textbook over 12 days. The girls are all learning how to cross-stitch, and the boys are playing with the BB gun that their uncle gave them. So that's what's going on around here. The boys are playing, the girls are building, and the one's going to school. But I've got to head off to work as soon as I wake up Noel, and I won't be able to get back in, so I decided to check in a little bit early today and make sure I got on the list and got to talk to you. Appreciate you being out there, and we'll go ahead and say 73. Everybody have a thoroughly terrific Thursday, because it is. Right, Gary?
All right, Jairus, I couldn't have said it better myself, my friend. Yeah, you got the memo, I take it. Very good. Yeah, I remember having bottle rocket fights with, I'm in my early 30s. We were in Cape Girardeau, Missouri, and they have a different set of rules down there. Anyway, I'm 30 years old. We're having a bottle rocket fight with these 10-year-olds next door. When you said BB gun, I was thinking, I hope they don't have BB gun fights, but then I thought, bottle rocket fights weren't much better, I guess. All right, Jairus, always a pleasure, my friend. You take care. Have a thoroughly terrific Thursday. I hope your daughter enjoys her class, and we'll do this again real soon. Clearing with AI5Q. Where did I say we're? Oh, Matthew, KJ5, DIT, Arkadelphia, yeah, that's for sure. Heading down to Arkansas, and we'll flip back over to Columbus here. K8CWS, you're on deck. Go ahead, Matthew. This is AA8CS on this end.
Yes, good morning. Children are up and going. One of them's at a sleepover at a cousin's house. So I only have two of them this morning. Wife, she hasn't poked her nose out yet. And none of them want to go wake her up. So it's a good morning. I don't remember BB fights, but I had a BB gun that looked like a 45. And I was out enjoying it, and the neighbor came over, thought I had a real one. It actually looked like a 45. Military individual. Didn't shoot anybody with it. Did shoot a few holes. Daniel did shoot a few holes in the ceiling in my bedroom, though. That got me in trouble. So, y'all have a good morning. 73.
All right, 73, right back at you, Matthew. Yeah, I should have asked Jairus if it was gosh, I forget what those things were, a Red Ryder or something or another from Home Alone. I'm sorry, not Home Alone, Christmas Story. Ralphie had a Red Ryder BB gun. All right, too much fun here. All right, we're going to clear with you, Matthew. Take care. Have a thoroughly terrific Thursday, and we'll do this again tomorrow. All right, let's see. Corbin, you're up. K8CWS, Columbus, Ohio. Good morning. This is AA8CS.
W8WKY. AA8CS. This is K8CWS. Good morning, Gary, and the rest of the net. We have 66 degrees down here in Columbus today. Breath of wind out of the west. 63% humidity. 30.18 on the barometer, a dew point of 53 degrees, and a high of 90. That's not preferred by Corbin. Just saying. A little too warm for my liking. That's all right. We'll get over it. I want to use my time today to talk about an interesting story that I just heard this morning. I'm somewhat of an enthusiast of, mountaineering and expeditions and, sort of live vicariously through various explorers that I follow. And one gentleman that I watch on YouTube, Everest.live, did daily briefings from Everest Base Camp this year. And, it was a very busy year this year. I think they had a record number of summits. But as the season ended here about a week ago, there was a pretty tragic story that came out about a Sherpa that unfortunately, was left at Camp 3. Now, it's a little complicated. He wasn't exactly left. He sat down and told everyone to go on, and there was a lot of details in the story that, are important, but I won't belabor at this point. But he was presumed dead. And, there were funeral arrangements being made and all kinds of things like that. And about 14 hours ago, something like that, he walked down through the Khumbu Icefall into Everest Base Camp. He is alive. Truly one of the greatest stories of survival in the history of mountaineering at Mount Everest. So I thought I'd grace the net with that feel-good story this morning. A lot of details still, left to be determined, and certainly some questions to be answered around how this all happened, but focusing on the good, this guy, Hilary Dawa Sherpa, is alive. So with that, I'll pass it back to you, Gary. I want to thank you for picking me up this morning. Wish everybody a terrific Thursday, and I'll send it back to Net Control. K8CWS clear.
All right, Corbin, thank you for that story. We'll have to check that out and get some of those details filled in. That that sounds pretty amazing, and it sounds like it doesn't happen very often. Wow, that's very cool. All right, well, thank you for that. Do appreciate it. You're right, it is Terrific Thursday, so make sure you have one, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow, Corbin. Thanks for stopping by this morning. K8CWS, we're going to clear with you. Let's see. KC8FQV, Mark, go ahead. What's on your mind? This is AA8CS and SLG. You're on deck.
All right, not a lot, Gary. Just another day here. Have to go and look at my chart, see what I got to do next with this. These teeth I have, need some work. But everything else is going good. Good net last night, and I did good yesterday, I think. So, yeah, I can be awake for 1 second and be out. So, well, maybe subliminal will work. But we'll send it back your way, Gary, in case oh, yeah, I ordered my shirts yesterday, too. So, all done. So, KC8FQV, hopefully they have 15-inch long sleeves. They're only 15, not 20. But we'll send it back to that KCFQV.
KC8FQV, AA8CS. All right, Mark, glad you got your shirts ordered. We'll see you at our club meeting coming up on the 18th. Yeah. That is our next membership meeting, would be Thursday, June 18th at the Eagles in Wadsworth. We're going to distribute those field day T-shirts, and we will also distribute field day information. I think everybody knows that, by this point that the field day location and actually how we're going to do it this year has been changed. There's an article on our website, w8wky.org. And also, there's sign-ups for operating slots. So all that information is up there. Go ahead and take a peek. You'll get a heads up on all that information before our meeting, as a matter of fact. So, yeah, that's field day. And also, let me just mention this. VE session is coming up this Saturday, June 6th. Again, more information on our website, w8wky.org. All right, Nick, take it away. KD8SLG, my president. AA8CS on this end. The hand.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid. That's the line from the movie. AA8CS, this is KD8SLG. Good morning, Gary, and all the barometer netizens. 54 degrees outside, 60 degrees inside. It's a chilly morning here down the farm. Well, thanks for doing all that, Gary. You pretty much read off the same sheet I did with all of that. Thank you. We've got, I think, 23 sleeps until field day. And, yeah, all the information's up there. Sign up for some times if you want to operate. And let's fill up that schedule. Like you said, Gary, 2 weeks until our next club meeting. And I love club meeting days. I really do. Not as much as I used to be honest with you. Your shows are better than mine. Man, you read it all off for me this morning, so thanks, Gary. And, everyone, have a glorious day, because it's going to be a glorious day. A thoroughly terrific Thursday, if you will. I'll talk to you later, Gary. KD8SLG, back to net control.
All right, Nick. Yeah, I'll try to shoot those announcements out again at least one more time before we close her down today. Always try to do, if there's announcements in the air, try to get those in. And Mark provided the perfect segue for that, as a matter of fact. Him talking about his T-shirt just kind of opened up that vein, or lane, whichever way you want to look at it. All right, Nick, thanks for being here. KD8SLG, we're going to clear with you. We're going to take some more check-ins here on this thoroughly terrific Thursday. I'm going to pencil in KA8MNT, K8AGW, WB6BJN, and N8WS. You guys are already in the log. We're going to take some check-ins. If you are mobile or short time, let me know. I will try to accommodate as best I can. And we're going to get everybody in here. This is AA8CS, and I am listening. Come on down.
KD8ZSH, Randy in Akron.
KE8EOX at Kilo Echo 8, Victor Oscar X-Ray, Scott, and Vermel.
Kilo Charlie 8 Delta Echo Oscar, KC8 DEO. I'm mobile, and I'm going to be in and out there, Gary.
Full lane.
Please copy. November 7th, Victor Alpha November, N7VAN. In and out today, Gary, 73.
Alpha Bravo 8 by Oscar AV8MO. Good morning, Gary.
West Virginia, KF8ERZ.
Whiskey 2, Juliet, Lima, Sierra, John, in Fairlawn.
W8WKY.
All right, not too bad there, you guys. Nicely done. KD8ZSH at the top of the list there. KE8VOX is in the log. KC8DEO. Benny, good to hear you, man. I have you in and out this morning. You take care and have a thoroughly terrific Thursday. Little bit of a dust up. We had KE8UIB, I believe, with DTP. I think. I'm pretty sure. If it wasn't them, it was somebody that sounded very close to them. N7VAN, Brian, good morning to you, sir. Have a thoroughly terrific Thursday. Thanks for stopping by this morning. Andy's in the log, AB8MO, Terry, KF8ERZ, and my neighbor John. Good morning, John. How you doing? I've heard you the last week or so, multiple times. I guess now that spring has sprung, you've come out of hibernation. Or maybe you're not quite as busy as you've been before. But anyway, good to hear you this morning, John. Stand by. We'll get to you in just a second. All right. I think KE8UIB Mobile and DTP with him. I think you guys are up. This is AA8CS. Go ahead, John and Lori.
AA8CS from KE8UIB along with KF8DTP. Good morning, Gary, and everybody on the net.
Good morning, Gary, and everybody on the net. Happy Thursday.
All right, you guys, it is Thursday morning here. We are trucking along. Let me see. We are now in creeping up on Greenstown, backside of Akron-Canton Airport here on Greensburg Road. So we're making that drive into Hartville, and man, it is a beautiful sunshiny day, and I really don't want to be inside, but unfortunately, guys, we've got to do what we got to do. And man, I'd rather be fishing, biking, or kayaking, that's for sure, because it is awfully beautiful out here. That's all I can keep stressing on. But let me see. We'll take a deep breath and call that a good thing, though. With that, hey, we are one day closer to the weekend, so that's even better yet, guys. And this is KE8UIB along with KF8DTP. We are living that $5 dream, a nickel at a time. 7 threes, y'all. Thanks for running the net this morning, Gary.
I got to tell you, John and Lori, it is a pleasure running this net knowing that I'm going to talk to you guys in the morning. You just lift my spirits and make me chuckle. That's what you do. All right, KE8UIB with KF8DTP. We're going to clear with you. Let's see, to the top of the list, I guess. KD8ZSH. Randy, good morning. How you doing this morning? And what's cooking in your world? This is AA8CS and VOX. You're on deck.
KD8ZSH. Good morning, Gary. Good morning, everybody. Oh, not a whole lot. I have to take my daughter to the dentist a little later on this morning, but other than that, the day is clear and a lot of sunshine peeking in through the living room windows, so looking like it's going to be a pretty good day. Just want to say hi to everybody. Hope you have a fantastic day. This is KD8ZSH Clear, back to net. 73s, everybody.
All right, Randy, very good. Thanks for being here. You sound terrific this morning, as a matter of fact. So have a terrific Thursday, and we will do this again tomorrow. Don't forget to scratch the pooches behind their ears for me. All three of them, Athos, Porthos, and Aramis. One of these days, Randy, I'm going to ask you what their real names are. I guess I can't keep referring to them as the Three Musketeers. Yeah, maybe I can. I don't know. We'll see. KD8ZSH, we're going to clear with you, Randy. Have a thoroughly terrific Thursday. We'll talk again soon. VOX, you're up. KE8, VOX to take it. This is AA8CS and AB8MO. Andy, you're on deck.
Good morning, Gary. Good morning, all the listeners. This is KE8 VOX Sky up here on the shores of Lake Erie in Vermilion. We are starting out with Barometer Net Blue this morning, Gary. It is a beautiful start to the day. We're already at 65.3 degrees. The humidity is only 47%. No rain for the last 11 days. And the barometer is holding steady at 30.00. The water temperature is at 61.3. And we have no wind. The lake's like a mirror. That's all I got, Gary. AA8 Custom Select, KE8 VOX 73, everyone.
All right, Scott, 73 right back at you, my friend. You take care. Enjoy, wow, Barometer Net Blue. Yeah. We have been in that Omega block thing that Mark told us about. Yeah, so that is pretty cool. All right, I think it ends maybe. I think we have rain in the forecast sometime in January. Wow. Saturday. I think Saturday we have an opportunity for rain then. After all these wonderful days, we probably need some maybe. I think the lawn has dried out. We'll see how things work out. Gotta love this weather. Take care, Scott. We'll talk to you again soon. Clear with VOX. Let's pick up Andy, AB8MO. Good morning, Andy. How you doing? And KA8MNT, Tom, you're on deck.
All right. Sorry about that. AA8CS, this is AB8MO. Alrighty. The audio level on 3.9 has gone down a little bit. It was good for a while. After Jason had fixed it, it was good, nice and loud, and now I got to turn the volume up again. So, anyhow, enough of that. It's a good morning here. Looks like it's going to actually rain by Saturday. I think we actually need the rain. So, anyhow, helping my parents get ready to go to South Dakota for their, it's sort of kind of a celebrate both of their retirements. My mom just finally officially retired last week. So they're going up to visit a friend, going to Mount Rushmore, going to Badlands, and a few other places. And I get to stay and take care of the cat. So what more can I say? Good evening, Gary. and I got a cough, so I guess I'm going to end my transmission. Have yourself a great day. AA8CS, this is AB NMO.
There it was. Bless you, Andy. Oh, man, take care. Well, there you go. Cat sitting. That might be a little less strenuous than dog sitting. I'm not sure. We had a cat one time. Got cutest little kitty that you've ever seen, named it Gizmo, and I had to return it because about 30 milliseconds after we brought it into the house, both of my kids broke out in hives. So they're allergic to cats. No cats in our household or around us, as a matter of fact, because of that. Anyway, good luck with your endeavors there, Andy. I hope your parents have a terrific vacation there. AB8MO, we're going to clear with you. Let's pick up Tom in Canton, KA8MNT. I'm looking forward to my chuckle, Tom. Don't disappoint. This is AA8CS and K8AGW. Dan, you're on deck.
AA8CS, this is KA8MNT. Good morning, Gary, and everybody else on this bright and sunny morning. We are starting today off with 59 degrees, no wind, no rain, and the barometer's at 30.23. Today's high is going to be a low of 85, sunny with a 2% chance of rain, and there is no snow in sight, that's for sure. So things are going along pretty good down here. As I told Jim this morning, we got the critters going down that are in Georgia playing ball today, so we'll see what happens with them. Linda's doing her favorite pastime and holding her pillow down to make sure that it doesn't float away. She gets upset when that happens, and then I end up paying for it. But we're going to have lunch with my daughter today, and that's about all we've got. So not a whole lot else going on. However, this weekend is the Museum Ships Weekend. Starting at 0 hours on June 6th, Zulu, at 23:59 Zulu on June 7th. This is to be able to contact all kinds of ship museums. There's a total of 111 ships, and if you get 15 of them, you send in your log and you get a certificate for it, plus a $5 bill. But other than that, which is for postage and all that kind of good stuff. But they've got like I said, there's 111 ships that are considered museums, and there's one that's going to be in Westchester, Ohio, and I think it's a USS Thresher Memorial. So, either that or it's the USS Cincinnati, one of the two. I can't see too good in line, but it looks like it's going to be kind of a fun thing to get into, like the 13 colonies. So real quickly with that, I want to grab a quick nickel. K8MNT returning. One time I got sick and landed in a hospital, and there was this one nurse that just drove me crazy. Every time she came in, she would talk to me like I was a little child. She would say in a patronizing way, "And how are we doing this morning? Are we ready for a bath? Are we hungry?" I had had enough of this particular nurse, so one day at breakfast, I took my apple juice off the tray and put it in my bedside stand. Later, I was given a urine sample bottle to fill for testing. You know where the juice went. The nurse came in a while later, picked up the urine sample bottle, looked at it and said, "My, it seems we're a little cloudy today." So when she said that, I snatched the bottle out of her hand, popped off the top, and gulped it down and said, "Well, I'll run it through again. Maybe I can filter it better this time." Well, the nurse fainted, and I just kind of smiled. And with that, I'm going to say 7-3s, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, keep smiling. This is Kilo Alpha 8 Mike November Tango, turning everything over to, well, you know who, the Academy Award-winning AA8CS.
Oh, Tom, you just make me blush. And thanks for the funny. Boy, that would be funny, wouldn't it? Wow. Love it. All right, Tom, thanks for being here. Thanks for the information on museum ships on the air this weekend. That does sound like a little fun. That might be something to partake in. Of course, I got to get my antennas back up in the air before that can happen, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, all right, thanks for being here, Tom. Do appreciate that. And let's see, where was I going from here? K8AGW, Dan to take it. This is AA8CS, and Terry, KF8ERZ, you're on deck.
Morning, everybody. This is K8AGW, and the old man paused for the cause a little bit, let everything get linked up, and here we go. Yeah, Mama Fran just brought me a little bit of a coffee cake along with my coffee here, so that's good. Yeah, the weather up here is the same as what Scott is, to my west down the shoreline, and we checked out a couple of boat launches yesterday, and quite crowded. A lot of people out on the water, enjoying the waters, and I've seen some beautiful watercraft up here. So nice day, and Mama Fran and I got the lawn all cut. It was dry enough to cut, and so it's all set for a while until it rains and so on. So we're going to just take it easy, pretty much tinker around the yard and stuff like that today, and enjoy the good weather. So with that, you move over and through traffic very well this morning, Gary, and everybody's behaving themselves good, and not many collisions. So hope Gary gets 55 today. And I got to quit rambling, so get closer to that number for Gary. So with that, 73, everybody, stay safe, stay well, and the best of 73 from K8AGW. Send them back to net control.
K8AGW, AA8CS. All right, Dan, coffee, cake, and coffee. Sounds like it goes together very nicely. So you can thank Mama Fran for taking care of you. That's for sure. Take care, Dan, and thanks for being a purveyor of the North Coast there. Do appreciate that. Yeah, you and Scott do a bang-up job keeping track of what's going on up there. We do appreciate it. Clearing with AGW, let's head down to one of my favorite places in the whole wide world. That would be, you guessed it, Whiskey Run, West Virginia, KF8ERZ to take it. This is AA8CS. And N8WS, Bill, you're on deck.
Hey, HCS, this is KF8ERZ. Good morning, Gary, and everybody on the net this morning. It's going to be a beautiful day here in Whiskey Run, and I plan on working in the garden today. So That's my goal, to get it out. Kind of late, but the weather's just not been cooperative. It's good to hear everybody on there this morning. Thank you for taking my check-in. As always, I always greatly appreciate the privilege of being part of this group and this wonderful net of a morning. And I want to thank everybody for the information on nodes and emails. I got a real nice email from you, Gary, and Nick, and Jason, and Nick. I'll tell you, Nick knows nodes. He's got some great advice to give there on that and some great information on them. So definitely made my decision easy and going with the Simplex Clear node, and it's on the way. So with that, looking forward to getting that set up so I can get on here on my actual setup instead of using this little handheld thing. But anyway, I hope everyone have a wonderful Thursday, and definitely going to be a nice one. And say thank you for letting me join in, and I'll hand it back to Net Control. So I'll say 73s and God bless. This is KF8 ERZ.
All right, Terry, very good. And you're absolutely correct. Nick does know nodes, that's for sure. He does. So, yeah, I thought I sent you in the right direction there. So glad you got all that good information and got your node ordered. And, yeah, pretty soon you're going to know nodes, too. KF8ERZ. Terry, take care. Have a thoroughly terrific Thursday. We'll talk to you again real soon. Yeah, maybe tomorrow. You never know. All right, Terry, thanks for being here. Clearing with ERZ. Let's pick up the National Weather Service. N8WS to take it. This is AA8CS and W2JLS. John, you're on deck. Go ahead, Bill. This is AA8CS, and I am listening intently to every word you have to utter.
W8WKY.
AA8CS in the group, N8WS. Good morning, Gary. Good morning, all of that. My air quality index this morning is at 51. That's barely into the moderate range. Tropo is between a 0 and a 5, depending on where you live in Ohio. My sunrise, 5:56. My sunset, 8:59. Length of day, 15 hours, 2 minutes. Solar flight indices at 147, sunspot number 162. A is 10, K is 1. Geomagnetic field is very quiet. E-skip predicted on all 3 bands in Europe only. Now, I come to the I've got with my Windows 10. Let's see, we can cure that, I think, by going here. First, we gotta find it. Nope. Darn it, anyhow. Well, let me see if I can get it at the other place. Darn computers, I hate them. Nope. Looks like I'm not going to have it this morning. Sorry about that. I can't even pull up my spaceweather.com. I don't know what's going on here. I guess we'll have to shut it off, Gary. Everybody have a great rest of the week. We'll catch up with you tomorrow. I'll see if I can get this stupid thing straightened out before then. Back to you, Gary. 7-3, everyone. N8WS.
All right, Bill, no worries there. Yeah, space weather. They have a couple interesting articles. Great graphic, by the way. They talk about auroras, sky watchers in Europe and North America. Yeah, so if you're interested into that, and we have clear skies. I don't think anything's going to reach down here, though, but nevertheless, there's a nice article there. And then Cannibal CME, they had talked about that before, so take a look at that. It's really kind of interesting. There should be some sun activity this week. I think that is the expectation. Anyway, Bill, thanks for being here, buddy. We do appreciate everything you do. And we'll talk to you again tomorrow, I'm sure. In the meantime, have a thoroughly terrific Thursday. And you know why. Because it is. All right, clearing this N8WS. Let's head over around the block, 2 streets over, around the block, and W2JLS. John, there he is. How How you doing, John? This is AAHCS and BJN. Mark, you're on deck.
AAHCS, this is W2JLS, your neighbor. Good to hear you this morning, Gary. It's been a really great net. I've been listening in since about 7:04 a.m. I was over there in the neighborhood, but I'm wandering off to the office kind of later than usual this morning, but still making my way. I abandoned the pursuit of the 77 North path. I could see before I took the exit, it was just thick, and road work has really settled in kind of right here in the greater Fairlawn area relative to the 77 widening, and they're doing work on one of the exits. It's just a nightmare. So some mornings I just completely, transition over to a 71 trajectory. So I'm cutting across 18 toward Medina and then pushing up to 71 north. So anyway, sorry about Bill. I sympathize. It's rough when you go into grab for something you expect it to be there and it's just gone. That's frustrating. But yeah, one thing's for sure, anyone that's in this neck of the woods has been enjoying some really excellent spring weather. Here, as I can tell, it's been reasonable on the radio too. I finally got my my antenna sorted. Got my HF NSED cleaned up nicely. I had some issues, some water damage to sort out, and I'm playing on HF too. And yeah, Gary, I have been making a little bit more time for the radio, so good to be able to join you this morning. Anyway, I won't hold it any longer. I hope everyone has a spectacular day. Good morning on your ears from W2JLS.
All right, John, thanks for being here, buddy. I know you are a busy man. You have a lot of irons in the fire, so I'm glad you're taking some time and joining us on the air. It's always a pleasure, And I'll have to walk my dogs down Gresham there, so we can maybe have an eyeball here shortly. All right, W2JLS, we're going to clear with you. Let's head down to Clarksville. We've been having some great weather, Mark, and I got to tell you, the prognosis for the following few days is rain on Saturday and then no rain in the forecast until the following Wednesday. That would be June 10th. So that's kind of interesting. So I don't know if our Omega block is still in effect or what's going on, but I'm sure you'll clear it up. WB6 BJN to take it. This is AAHCS.
Yes, good morning, Gary. Good morning to everybody. Great to hear everybody on here this morning, WB6BJN. Let's see, currently 30.23.1 on the barometer and rising, 61.9 degrees, and 60 degrees on the dew point. That says moisture is returning and temperatures are getting warmer than they were yesterday. 92% on the humidity. Northwest at 0 to 2. Clear skies. No rain today. And we had a high of about 85 yesterday, going to be about 87 here today with higher humidity. And I'll focus on Ohio first. Yes, the Omega block is still there. It is still there, but it is showing signs of breaking down, and it will break down so that showers and thunderstorms are going to return over the weekend. Now, there is two different model solutions here, Gary.
WB6BJN. Mark, I think we lost you, buddy. WB6BJN, are you with me?
Sorry about that. My node had to give out some information, and it took a while. Sorry about that. Sorry about that when I unkeyed. So there's two different model solutions here. If the front moves through as anticipated with the first model solution, which is the preferred right now, yes, there won't be any rain until later next week. The problem with it is that the front could actually come south, not make a complete transition through, and then come back to the north and stall. If that solution verifies, then you're going to have a longer prolonged, maybe through much of next week, of thunderstorms, because as that front comes back to the north, and they sometimes do that in the summer, they don't make a complete drop south. They come back to the north, and then they stall off. That boundary area could remain. So there is that possibility. That is a summertime type pattern where storm fronts come through and then they make a return back north. So hopefully you'll get a break in there, but you do need some rain because there has been some high fire danger in parts of the Midwest. Let me take a break.
W8WKY.
Here in the Mid-South, all good things must come to an end, and that's why I see the dew points already going up. It's already at 60 degrees on the dew point, and when you see those rising dew points and warmer temperatures, that's warm, moist, muggy air starting to come back from the Gulf. And the weather has been absolutely beautiful, even here in the Mid-South. And hopefully we'll get some more of that if that cold front makes a complete transition to the south and hopefully doesn't return to the north. If it returns to the north, then we're in trouble. Cooler temperatures expected on the west coast after some warming today and tomorrow. Hurricane of the season, the first tropical storm of the season in the Pacific, tropical storm Amanda is currently in the Pacific, causes no problem. Anyone, nothing in the Atlantic right now in the tropics. That's good. So we'll keep an eye on the tropics as well. So back to you there, Gary, and hopefully the weather will get nicer after the rain comes through. We'll continue to follow those two model solutions. Back to you, sir. WB6BJ.
All right, Mark, thanks for that explanation. Do appreciate that. Yeah, I was just looking at the Weather Underground, their 10-day forecast, and I know that can vary by the minute, but nevertheless, it's showing thunderstorms on this Saturday, and then thunderstorms following Wednesday. That would be June 6th and June 10th. So other than that, it's looking sunny. Looks like we're going to have a whole lot of Barometer Net blue out there. So we'll see how all that works out. Thanks for being here, Mark. Do appreciate the report, and you take care. And don't forget to have a thoroughly terrific Thursday. All right, clearing with BJN. I'm at the bottom of my list. Let me take a moment and re-identify this as the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net on the W8WKY repeater. The name here is Gary. The call is AA8CS, and I'm looking for check-ins. Want to join this motley crew? Come on down. Have some fun. This is AA8CF, and I am listening.
Charlie X-Ray Hotel. John out of Strasburg. I'll be in and out today.
November 8, Oscar Golf, portable at Ohio Western Reserve, in and out.
Kilo Foxtrot, Hotel Romeo
Peace on Earth.
W8
Peace on Earth, in and out.
PMI, that's Kilo 8 Papa Mike India, Phil, in and out.
Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Uniform, Quebec, Philip and River Sticks.
All right, let me pick it up. Here's who I have. KF8CXH. John, good morning. And I have you in and out. N8OOG, I have you in and out as well. Christian, KF6POE, have you in and out. And K8PMI, I have you in and out. W8HRF, mobile's in there. And KE8YUQ, Philip, you guys are you guys. So W8HRF mobile to take it. This is AA8CS YUQ. Philip, you're on deck.
AA8CS W8HRF. Good morning, Gary, and everybody on the net. Good to hear you. Thanks for picking me up. Had a good Beacon Net last night. Heading into work. Lucy and the kids are up and about. Getting ready for the day. And what else was I going to say? Enjoyed Tom's joke this morning. What else? I'm looking forward to, we're going to have a social committee meeting this evening, I believe, that Doug Strait sent out the email for to the social committee. So looking forward to seeing some folks tonight on the Sarah Cloud to talk through field day food plans. So that'll be good. And Gary, I'm happy that we got the operating schedule sign up on the website on Tuesday, so that was good. And we had a really good visit out to Fairport Harbor too on Tuesday to scout out the two lighthouses for Lighthouses on the Air weekend in August. So that was neat to see Harry and Benny and Dave, and we actually got the chance to meet Dave's dad. That was pretty cool. Dave's dad lives pretty close to where we were up there in Fairport, so he came over and got some hot dogs with us over at Scooters. So that was neat. Gary, I got the tiny fries, and I don't know how to. It's like I don't even know how to describe the amount of fries that were in that tiny fry. It was 2 or 3 times what I could eat. So I brought them home and said he had some. So it was good. Not bad for $3.50. So. There you go. All right, Gary, hope you're doing well, and we'll say 7-3 for now, and hope you had a good beer night, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. AA8CS, W8HRF, 7-3 all.
W8HRF, AA8CS. All right, Josh, thank you for that. Thanks for being here. Tiny fries. I don't know that I've heard of that, but it sounds delicious. Sounds like there's a lot there. Yeah. The lighthouse thing is going to be fun. And Tom's, not only did he have a great joke, and wouldn't that be a gas to do that? Oh, man. Anyway, I guess this weekend museum ships on the air will be taking place this weekend, so I will thank Tom for that as well. Josh, thanks for being here, buddy, and thanks for continuing to do a bang-up job with our field day this year. And it should be really, really cool. So really looking forward to that. All right. Have a thoroughly terrific Thursday, Josh, and we'll talk to you again real soon. W8HRF, we're going to clear with you. Pick up Philip, KE8YUQ. This is AA8CS. Good morning.
Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Uniform, Quebec. I've been off the air for a while trying to get stuff done. It seems like it's never ending. You retire, I think you get more busy. And my father this past May turned 95, and he's still going strong and doing everything that I'm doing. And the thought of the day, are we really talking about the North Coast? Because if you think about it, everyone who lives on the Ohio shore is living on the south coast of Lake Erie, not the north coast. With that thought, turning it back over, Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Uniform, Quebec.
All right, Philip, I'm going to have to think about that one. I catch your drift. All right, KE8YUQ. We're going to clear with Philip this morning. By the way, heard the birds chirping in the background there. It sounds beautiful. So, yeah, so wherever you're at, stay there. It sounds fabulous. All right, we're going to clear with KE8YUQ. And that brings me to the bottom of my list. Let me re-identify this as the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net. Name here is Gary. The call is AA8CS. Looking for check-ins. If you'd like to join us, come on down. This is AA8CS, and I am listening.
November 8, Juliet Kilo Oscar Joe in Willoughby checking in.
W8WKY.
November 8, Bravo Alpha Yankee N8 BAY Ralph and Stowe.
Kilo Delta 8, Victor Hotel Alpha, Mike Mobile in and out. Happy Friday Eve.
We picked up N8JKO. Good morning, Joe. N8BAY. Ralph, good morning to you as well. And Mike, KD8VHA Mobile. I have you in and out. Thanks for stopping by and waving a hand. We do appreciate that. To the top, N8JKO. Joe, to take it, this is AA8CS. And Ralph, you're on deck. N8JKO, AA8CS. Good morning, Joe.
Good morning, Net Control, and good morning, everybody on the net. This is N8JKO. Sorry, got distracted for 2 seconds here. We are 56 degrees and 74% humidity and sunny skies here along the beautiful north coast of America, known as Willoughby, Ohio, the best location in the nation. And got a few things to take care of, more odds than ends, so I don't want to get hit by the odd in my end. So, got a couple of errands. The grandson's team lost last night, unfortunately, but the team that did beat them had a reputation for being an outstanding group of young men. So, all in all, that's what baseball's all about, the experience. Looking forward to a good weekend coming up. Can't believe we're at Thursday already. So looking forward, appreciating what's been behind, and with that I will send it back to Net Control with best wishes to everyone. Please take care. God bless, and 7-3. N8JKO.
N8JKO, AA8CS. All right, Joe. Thanks for being here. And distraction, yeah, I get that. I get distracted mid-sentence sometimes, so there you have it. All right, we're going to clear with JKO. Let's head out to Stowe, N8BAY. Good morning, Ralph. How you doing? What's going on in your world?
This is N8BAY. Good morning, Gary, and everyone listening. Oh, it's a beautiful day here, as I think it is in your area. We just got done with our walk a little bit ago. What a nice day to go for a short walk. Anyway, just sitting on the front porch at the moment, waiting for 3 of the grandkids to come over today. One of them will be going to basketball camp, but the other 2 will be here all day. So looking forward to that. This will be the last day. We had them this will be the third day this week, and that'll be it until I think August sometime. They'll be visiting again for a couple days. Anyway, I hope everyone has a great day and a great rest of their week. NABAY, back to net control.
Sounds like a great day for you there, Ralph. Nothing better than grandkids to keep you busy and out of trouble, too. Hopefully you can keep them out of trouble. There you go. NABAY, we're going to clear with Ralph. We're at the bottom here. Let me re-identify this as the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net. I'm looking for check-ins. This is AA8CS, and I'm listening. Come on down.
This is Alpha Bravo 8, Alpha Victor, AB8AV. Joe, and I'm mobile.
November Tango, 8 Delta, NT, 8D, Dave, copy.
It's KD8SLG with a recheck.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Zulu Alpha, KE8, BZA, Eric in Strongsville. In and out today, Gary, 7-3 all.
All right, we picked up AB8AV Mobile. Stand by, Joe. We'll get right to you. There was somebody underneath Joe. You guys had a perfect double, and Joe won. NT8D's in the log, and KE8VZA. I have KD8SLG with a recheck. Before we go to the recheck, let's... who did I miss? There was somebody underneath Joe there.
Julius Papa, Quebec, KE8GPQ. It's Chris Mobile.
Okay, KE8GPQ, Golf Papa, Quebec. Is that correct, Chris? Over.
Julius Papa, Quebec, JPQ. Sorry, Gare.
No worries, Chris. Got you in the log. I'm going to go right to you, Chris. You sound like you're on the fringe already. KE8JPQ to take it. Mobile. This is AA8CS and Joe AB8AV Mobile. You'll be on deck.
Everybody on the net, and yes, Gary, I've spent my life on the fringe, but I just want to say, hey, it's good you're here every morning. It brightens up my days. I've got some health challenges, and you know what it means to be able to log in every morning. So 73 to everybody. Gary, great job, and it's good to be able to check in. This is K8JPQ, back to net.
All right, Chris, very good. Thank you for the kind words there. We do have a really and truly a crack Barometer Net team. Dave, NT8D, who's going to be with us in just a moment or two here, does the Monday morning jaunt. Then Fred, WA8KOC, picks it up Tuesday and Wednesday. I pick it up Thursday and Friday, and then we have Stefan and Phil and others sometimes on Saturday. Always fun, and Saturday is really starting to crank up. I think last week they had in the 40s as far as check-ins on Saturday, and that's unusual. It's a little different anyway, but that's great that Saturday is as busy as it is. Chris, thanks for being here this morning. We'll talk to you again real soon. Let's pick up Joe, AB8AV Mobile. This is AA8CS, and right after the mobile, we're going to get Nick's recheck, and then we'll go to Dave, NT8D. There we go. That's the lineup. AB8AV. Go ahead, Joe. This is AA8CS.
Gary. Good morning, everyone on the net. Well, Gary, yesterday I got a hold of one of our councilmen. They were going to show up at the field day event. And Harry, KE8ZZR, and I went up to the site Monday, I think it was, and transmitted. So we had more time trying to get an antenna up in the air than actually transmitting. This could be a good area for field day.
Oh yeah, roger that. The location looks fabulous. The planning has been superb, and I think we're really going to have a good time. I really and truly do. You guys have really done a great job in putting all that together. Anything else for us, Joe, before we move on to Nick, KD8SLG? Hey, Joe, go ahead. Back to you.
W.
No, that's all. Thank you. Go ahead.
All righty, sir. Thanks for being here, and sounds like you and Harry had a pretty good time there. Yeah, sounds great. All right, we're going to clear with AB8AV. Let's get our recheck in here. KD8SLG with your recheck, and Dave, NT8D, you're on deck.
Hey, HCS, this is KD8SLG. Thanks, Gary. Just want to throw in a couple of comments. Of course, I planned on going directly back to bed this morning, but didn't because the net is so much fun. I'm still here. I've been pondering YUK's question, or YUQ, excuse me. And I would just blame Canada. Blame Canada for the North Coast, South Coast question. I had Tom's nurse too, but my story involved a different kind of sample and a finger full of peanut butter. And Gary, I heard you say something about needing some antenna work. Give me a call later. We may be out and about. This is KD8SLG, back to net control. Thanks, Gary.
KD8SLG, this is AA8CS. All right, Nick, thanks for that. Peanut butter. Oh, man. All right, yeah, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, my favorite. Yes, it is. We're going to clear with SLG. Dave, what say you? NT8D to take it. This is AA8CS. Good morning, sir.
Good morning there, Gare, and all the Barometer netizens, and good morning to all the listeners. I'd say my timing's pretty interesting. I got to the shack right in the middle of Tom's joke. And, yeah, it made sense even though I only caught the last half. It makes even more sense now. Thanks there, Nick. I sit here, I got heating pad on my back still. Man, Gary messed it up. There are a couple times I was playing last night in rehearsal, and I couldn't. Everything just froze up, so we'll see if we can't get stuff to relax. We got shows all weekend, so if anybody is interested in Ben Franklin, we're putting up a musical on Ben Franklin at Judson Manor. It's called Theater in the Circle is where you would find it online. Nice little show. Kind of educational, some good music, just kind of going through the not so publicized part of the life of Ben Franklin. So if anybody's interested, 7:30 all weekend, 2 o'clock matinees Saturday and Sunday. Nice little show. Maybe we'll see some of you there. Other than that, I'm just feeling like bummed out that I'm missing all this gorgeous weather with a crooked back there, Gary. But hey, some seasons are like that. I'll throw it back to you. Thanks for running the net late. Catch you later, NT8D.
All right, Dave. I pulled my back out of place and really and truly was incapacitated for a couple weeks, and I mean it was really, really not good. The silver lining, if you want to call this a silver lining, I went to, when I was able to go to PT, I went one day. That's where I got sick. I went on a Thursday. By Saturday, I was deathly ill with this with acute bronchitis, And that was another 3 weeks to get rid of that. So by the time the bronchitis got over with, my back was feeling a lot better. So tell me, what did you do to mess your back up? That is not good news. NT8D to take it, AA8CS.
Well, I was mowing the lawn close to the ditch, and I got just a little too close, and the deck just got wedged in where the trailer got the tractor got stuck. Of course, there's so much pressure on the belt. Couldn't get it out of gear, so I had to pop off the mower and turn it off, and I just needed to scooch the back wheels about an inch or two, which I've done many times before, to unstick this tractor. And that's all it took, Gary, is one little tug on the back of that tractor, and my left leg must have just been set up at the wrong angle when I was straddling the ditch, and boy, that's all it took. A couple of years ago, all it took was sneezing while carrying a cup of coffee, trying not to spill it. Should have just dropped the cup that time. You can't go back, Gary. You can't go back. NT8D.
No spring chicken anymore. WA8KOC.
All right. All right, Dave. And Fred, yeah, he's scutched. Or scooched. Yeah, don't scooch. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, no, I sympathize. Backs are not. I mean, they're just tender, very tender. So yeah, take care of them. All right, Dave, take care, man. We'll talk to you soon. And, well, try to enjoy the weather. I hope you feel better soon. And thanks for the information. Cedar in the Circle, I think you said. So check that out, and we'll talk to you again real soon, Dave. Thank you for that information. And I do sincerely hope you feel better soon. All right, clearing with NT8D. Let's see what's on Fred's mind. WA8KOC. Good morning, Fred. What's up?
Good morning, AAHCS and everyone else here on the net. WA8KOC via EchoLink. I just turned it on to see if I could check in and out real quick before you got to Gary, and I heard Dave's explanation, and I had to give him a little bit of ribbing. He's big enough to take it. I know he's laughing. Take care of yourself. Have a great, thoroughly terrific Thursday, I guess it is. And thanks for taking the check-in. AAHCS and Group 73WA8KOC.
All right, Fred. Yeah, you got it right. Thoroughly terrific Thursday it is. And thanks for stopping by and saying hello. We do appreciate that. Fred, take care. Have one. They're free. WA8KOC, we're going to clear with you, and I am at the bottom of my list. We'll make this the last call. If you'd like to join us, you still have an opportunity. This is AA8CS. I'm listening. This is the last call.
Gary, KSFQV.
WWJ.
Kilo Charlie 8, Lima, Yankee Golf, TC8 LYG, Rick and Maslin. I'll be in and out. Have a good one, Gary.
Kilo Echo 8, Whiskey Mike Sierra, Andrew from Westlake, in and out.
Kilo Fox 8, Golf Lima Romeo, I'm mobile and I'm in and out.
All right, we have a couple in and outs. KC8LYG. Rick, thanks for stopping by, waving a hand, along with KE8WMS and KF8 GLR Mobile. I have you guys in and out. Thanks for stopping by. You put us over the top. Now, there was somebody else. It was a WW station. There was WW in the call. That's all I got. If you want to come back and try it again, just slow down a little bit and key up. Wait a second, and then I can get the entire call. So if you come back, please, station with WW in it.
W8WKY.
W8WWJ, Will in Vermilion.
All right, Will, much better, my friend. W8WWJ. Got you in the log. What's on your mind? This is AA8CS. Good morning.
Not much. They got bike week going on. A lot of bikes out there, so kind of be careful. You don't get run over by one. Other than that, just another day in the neighborhood, so you guys have a good one. W8WWJ.
All right, well, thank you for that. Thanks for being here, and don't forget to have a terrific Thursday, because it is. It is thoroughly terrific Thursday, so make sure you have one. All right, we're going to clear with WWJ. And let's see, we have FQV with the recheck. Go ahead, Mark.
I have to go back and listen to Michael's WB8CXO speed. Yeah, he did it this morning. Okay, it kept drifting in and out all morning long, falling asleep, or at least the hearing part did. But yeah, it sounds like a good net. We have always a good net on Thursday, and well, they all are good. Just that you run it a lot longer. You just take the time. Well, that what happens when you're retired. You don't have no place to go, no destination. Well, yeah, you do have destinations, but you know what I'm saying, Gary. KCFQB back to net. Yeah, don't forget, Free Shooters is coming up on the 14th, and I'm in Butler, PA, so there's another session. And check the website out, our website out, because Doors has got portable operation stuff going at one of the parks over there in Lolaria. So if you want to meet Northern Hams, check the W8WKY.org out and get the information where they're at. Okay, so give back this coming now, Gary.
All right, Mark, thanks for that. Do appreciate it. All right, we're at the bottom of the list, bottom of the net. Let's get the closer in from the right field bullpen. Come on down, Kerry. I penciled myself in as check-in number 54, which, you guessed it, you got the double nickel today, big guy. Number 55, W8CTM. We done did it. We done did it. We done did it good. Yeah. W8CTM to take it. AA8CS.
Good morning, Gary, and good morning to all the check-ins and listeners out there on this thoroughly terrific Thursday morning. And thank you, everybody, for the double nickel. 55, that's the first time this week we've got 55, so that was a great net, Gary, no doubt about it. Anyway, I don't have anything this morning as usual, but I do want to ask everybody to stay safe, stay healthy, and do a random act of kindness. That's always a good thing to do. Well, it looks like we're going to have another beautiful day with the Barometer Net blue skies out there. It's a pretty morning, and might as well take advantage of it because the humidity is going to set in tomorrow, and it's going to get hot, or warmer anyhow. I don't know. I don't consider it hot till we get over 90, but we'll be in the 80s, I think, tomorrow, and we're supposed to have a little bit of rain over the weekend. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully we don't have any severe thunderstorms. That takes all the excitement out of it, or gives us all the excitement one way or the other. Anyway, that's all I have this morning. Hope everybody has a terrific Thursday out there, and the rest of the week goes well for everybody. Everybody enjoy and have a great weekend coming up. 73 all, and back to you there, Gary. AAHCS to take it and wrap it up. And great net this morning, no doubt. It was really a great net. 73, everybody, and back to you there, Gary.
Another stellar performance out of the closer. Yeah, right out of the right field bullpen. You come down and you just take care of business, Gary. We do appreciate that. Thanks for being part of the tradition of the Barometer Net. Do appreciate that, sir. You take care. Don't forget, have a thoroughly terrific Thursday, because it is. All right, I'm at the bottom of the list. We're at the bottom of the net. A couple announcements here. We have a VE session coming up this Saturday, June 6th. All three tests, Technician General Extra, will be offered. Registration is highly recommended, although we don't require that. Go to our website, w8wky.org. More information is available there. Lots of information, as a matter of fact. So take care of that. Let me grab a quick nickel. Sorry about that, Tom. Our next Sarah membership meeting will be Thursday, June 18th. Mark it on your calendars. Plan to attend. Bring a friend. It'll be 7 p.m. at the Eagles in Wadsworth. We're going to distribute Field Day T-shirts and have a big discussion on Field Day. The location and implementation has changed, so you want to be there and get all the updated information. And the Field Day operator sign-up is now available on our website. So check out the website, w8wky.org. Lots of great information there. All right. That's that. I want to remind everybody that this net does meet regularly Monday through Saturday, starting at the ungodly hour, 7 a.m. Runs about an hour. Be a regular check-in. Keep this net alive. After all, it is the premier drive time net in northeastern Ohio. This is the W8WKY repeater in Doylestown, Ohio. Frequency 147.39 megahertz, the PL 114.8. Get yourself programmed up and come on down to join us. This is AAHCS. The name is Gary, and I return this repeater back to regular and standard amateur radio use. 73. Everybody have a thoroughly terrific Thursday, because it is. Make sure you have one. This is AAHCS, and I'm clear.
Norman and everyone else that connects all the machines together for the Barometer Net in the morning. Okay, stuff, QV.
Mark, was there a question there? I didn't quite catch what you said. KC8FQV, KD8SLG.
No, I was just thanking the Norma group and all the other repeaters that get connected, and thanks them for letting it occur. Okay, stuff, QV.
All are welcome, Mark. All are welcome. We'll catch you later on this afternoon. Got your T-shirt orders. We'll talk to you later, buddy. KC8FQV, KD8SLG. I'll be clear on yours, Mark.
Right, next, yep. Yeah, you decided to stay up. I was up, but I was horizontal, so it happens, it's drifting out. So I'll go back and listen to the net again. I got it where I want to listen to it. I want to hear Tom's joke. So, well, and say 73s, but, you know, I'm not going 73s, but, yeah, we're going to go other places. Maybe there should be another thing besides 73 There should be another one that says, we are just traveling. So, KCFQV.
W8WKY.
You could always use QSY to real life instead of radio life, so changing frequencies to regular life there, Mark. AI 5Q, QSY.
AI5QKD8SLG. I'm going to QSY to the BED for an NAP. KD8SLG.
Roger, roger. It means I heard you and I understand you. That's what roger, roger means. It's not just repeating yourself. It means I hear and I agree. There you go. Roger, roger. QSY to the Boredom Breaker hub for me.
Roger, roger. Over, under. What's your vector, Victor? KD8SLG clear.
AV mobile.
W8WKY.
Hey, Joe, how you doing? W8CTM.
Morning, Kerry. How you doing? I'm out to pick up some prescriptions for my wife this morning. How you doing? You been bike riding any?
Oh, yeah. Every day I go out and put, a few miles on it. Don't do big trips, but I cruise the neighborhood and all that stuff. I usually get about 10 miles a day on it, but I need new tires on it. I put new tires on it last summer, and the ones I put on it are wore out already, but I've probably put about 50, just at the end of this month, I'll have it. It'll be my third year that I will be starting to ride it. So 2 sets of tires and 3,000 miles, I guess that's not too bad. But, boy, bike tires don't wear like they used to.
Plus, they're a bit pricey. Yeah, I get about 2,000 out of mine, and I have to change them. So, but I know they're expensive, but, better than going to Walmart and getting something that'll fall apart in the first week. Plus, you got a little more weight with that electric trike anyway.
Yeah, Yeah. These tires are about $50. I paid $40 a piece for them last summer, and this summer they're $50 a piece. And man, I remember when you could buy a damn good car tire for $50. But that's been years ago, of course. But it is what it is. My front tire, well, you know, with the trike, you know, the rear tires get a lot more wear than the front tire does, you know, for weight and power transfer and all that stuff. But my front tire will be the first time I've replaced it this summer, and the rear tires will be the second time. And it is what it is, but it's more of a pain in the butt than it is changing them, you know. It's just a pain in the butt to do it.
Yeah, but it's well worth it. Well, if you got 3,000 miles out of a set of tires, you did really well.
Well, that's the front tire. The rear tires, I've got like 1,500 miles per set on those, so it is what it is. But anyway, you know, of course, the rear tires got all the weight on them and everything like that. They wear out quicker. But it's been fun, and I got ordered some brake pads for it. Got to replace the brakes on it for about the third time, I think, and whatever. But I enjoy it, so it's not that big a deal.
Well, it's worth the expense. I get out. I've been trying to get at least 10, 12 miles a day when I go out. We're still going to ask you to join us when we get everybody together, so I'd like to have you come along.
Yeah, I'll have to do that one of these days. Well, I want to get new tires and everything on it before I load it up on the carrier and take it over to the trail there, you know, but it is what it is, but it is a lot of fun. And I usually, about every time I go out, I get between 7 and 10 miles on it, and I do that twice a day, so I do get some mileage on it. But it's the same old route that I go pretty much, you know, just neighborhood streets and everything like that. But there's a lot of residential streets, and it goes pretty quick. And plus, I get to talk to a lot of people. You know, they always stop me and want to talk. And nice thing about a trike, you just sit there. You don't even have to put your feet on the ground. You know, it's a lot easier than a bicycle was.
Not that right, but it's well worth it, Kerry. It really is. I'm glad I got mine. I ride it all the time. I'm just, you know, really pleased with it. Haven't switched to electric yet, but that's going to happen one day.
Yeah. There's well, like my doctor told me, he says it's the movement in your legs. He goes, you're not trying to build all new muscles. He goes, you're just trying to keep the ones you got going, you know. So the electric does make it a lot easier than a manual bike. There's no doubt about that. But we're not young like we used to be, you know. Hell, it's you get pushing 80 years old, you know. It's just glad you can do it. Just enjoy it. That's the way I look at it.
I thought the hills were getting higher. So you think it's age, not the hills getting higher? I think you better reevaluate that.
It could be. Maybe our imagination is not like it used to be. I don't know. But anyway, I got plenty of hills. I'm either going uphill or downhill. There's not a lot of level road around here. Maybe a couple tenths of a mile is about as most as you'll get on level road, and most of it's either going uphill or downhill. So it is what it is, but I do enjoy it.
You have that right. All over Summit County is nothing but hills. But, you know, you just get used to it. The only way is up, and then you hope to go back down again. Well, our field day site for this year is just up the road from me, so I'll be able to ride my trike to the field day event.
Yeah, that's coming up pretty quick here, a couple, 3 weeks or whatever it is. It's not too far down the road, and boy, it's hard to believe it's June already. And well, or at least we're getting some decent weather now. You know, we had so much rain and everything this spring, and it's nice to see a few days without rain. That makes it a lot more enjoyable. But I think starting tomorrow, the humidity and the temperatures are going to start cranking up, and I wouldn't be surprised if we don't have one of those hot, dry summers this year. At least that's what some of the weather procrastinators are saying.
Well, I got a garden, so I'd like to have some water. I think the biggest chance is maybe Saturday and part of Sunday morning. But, you know, whatever it is, you take what it is and you just deal with it. That's all. Hey, do you know the make of your tires? I can recommend Schwabel tires as a good tire replacement. But you got to make sure you tell them it's for an electric bike.
Yeah, mine are a crazy size. I would like to put a fat tire on it, but I don't think I can get them on there with the rims that I have and the fenders and everything. But they're a 20 by 2.6, 2.60 by 20, you know, and they're an odd size tire. They have them on Amazon. They only have one brand, and I forget what they were, but they weren't what you said. And I don't know. Maybe I'll run down to Bike Shop down the road here and see what they say and what they have. But I can get them from the factory, you know, or from the dealer where I bought the bike at, and they're up on Merriman Road there at the Outspoken Bike Rental and Service up there. And but I will see what happens. I can put a few more days on them. You know, they're not completely bald, but they're the tread's almost completely gone on them. What was there? So I know it's got to be changed. But do a little more research and make my decision from that.
I thought the bike shop out there was called Blimp Cycle because I bought my first trike from them. They were on I'm going to say near Merriman Road or real close to I guess Portage Path, whatever runs into Peninsula. I don't even know the name of the road.
W8WKY.
Yeah, I don't know. I know the place that they're Outspoken is on Merriman Road, right across from the McDonald's there, and right at the beginning of the trails. You know, they rent a lot of bikes there and everything like that. But yeah, there's several shops around, but some of them don't like to work on electric bikes. That's for sure.
That's the place. They just changed names, since I have the name wrong. Yeah, right near the McDonald's.
Yeah, there's two bike shops. They're fairly close, you know, in distance from each other. They're pretty close. One's right across from the McDonald's, and the other one is, I don't even know what road. I never get up that way very much, so I don't even know the name of the roads. I know Merriman Road and Portage Path and those, but there's other roads. But it's right there on Merriman Road. There's two of them. It's fairly close together there in the same block or same area.
So maybe that Blimp Cycle's still there, but I know it was across from McDonald's or close enough to it anyway. Well, Kerry, I'm where I got to be, so I'll get on after I pick up all this prescription stuff, and if you're around, we'll continue this discussion. But, yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying the bike. Look forward to your ride with us. We have Mark going with us now, Fred, and somebody else that Fred knows, keep trying to hook up with. So try to keep your schedule open. We will let you know. All right. Kerry, I just forgot your call, so I'm just going to say AB8873. Talk to you later, Kerry.
Righty, Joe. Yeah, I'll talk to you later. Yeah, Fred's always asking me to go, and the only trouble with the trike, it's hard keeping up with the bike. This guy's like to ride 25 mile an hour, and the top speed on mine is like 14. And but I enjoy, I'm not out there to go fast. I'm out there to enjoy the scenery and the nice temperatures and just get out and exercise. But yeah, we'll see what happens here. But like I said, got to get some new tires on it pretty quick here. Anyway, have a good one, Joe, and go give that pharmacy there a bunch of money, for your prescriptions. That's the way it goes. Anyway, have a good one. Talk to you later. W8CTM73.
Fred, the only electric bike out there is you and Fred. I'm still people power, and so is Mark. All right, AB, moving closer.